We're at Kathy Duva. A good win for Tomasz tonight. It was a very competitive fight. I had it 116, 112 for Tomasz. Some people ringside had it a draw. Were you worried at the end of the 12th round that maybe Tomasz lost the decision?
Not at all. I had it more like you did. Sorry. I thought, I saw I saw Estrada coming forward a lot, but I didn't think it was very effective aggression.
Right.
Aggression that is not effective really shouldn't score points. I know in some people's minds it does, but just because you're coming forward doesn't mean you get points.
You mentioned the name Chris Arreola. Everyone's talking about it. Is it going to be April 24th on HBO?
It's been offered. We still have to talk to them. There's still things to iron out, but we are obviously going to have a conversation next week.
I just heard you talking with his trainer and manager, Henry Ramirez. Obviously he wants it to be in California. You want it to be here. He's a huge draw in California, similar to the way Tomasz is here. Would you be willing to go out to California if they ultimately refuse to come here, or would you look elsewhere?
We're going to make up our minds about that in the next few days. The feeling before this fight was, we'll go where we have to go. He needs the exposure. He needs to be on HBO. You got to do what you got to do.
Right.
After seeing this crowd for an unknown opponent, and again, I don't know who outside of Pacquiao in boxing could get a crowd like that for an unknown opponent. If we brought in a bigger name, it's ridiculous how much money we could make. So at some point you say, how much are you how much money? It's not about wanting the home field advantage. This is not in our minds. It's about leaving money on the table. I can't stand the thought of it. They get hit in the head for a living. They should get as much money as they possibly can every time they fight.
One promoter's got it right.
I just don't know why on earth you would go somewhere. I mean, it's going to be for the IBF International Heavyweight title. It's IBF judges. If you're not New Jersey judges, they're IBF judges. They're going to be the same judges in California. And as far as the crowd, the truth is, Polish people will go there. They're not going to have all Mexicans in their boat. I don't know. You're a fighter. I think a loud, screaming crowd should just hype you up and make you want to fight more. I don't see if you're a good fighter why you should be afraid of that.
As I mentioned, obviously the casinos play a big part in boxing here. You get a good crowd. Obviously, there's no casinos, so the payback from the arena is not as much. Now, with Adamek maybe going elsewhere for the bigger fights, whether it be casinos, the bigger arenas out west, wherever, do you think that you'll be doing other shows? I heard someone else mention that the Duddy show did not go as mentioned. You have another guy in Patrick Majewski who seems to have a lot of the same following. Would you look maybe to do more club shows, or not as much? Because I know your stable's a lot lower now than it was, in the 90s and early 2000s.
Yeah, well, we cut them down on purpose because of just the economy and the state of the sport. But part of what we wanted to do during this year was build exactly what you saw tonight. And of course, we're not going to get 10,000 people back to see just anybody. But there is a small arena here where we can put 2,000, 2,500 people, and I think we put that on sale. We sell it out. So we're going to try to build.
So you're confident that Patrick Majewski could do, a good amount of numbers out there?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we'd want him back for sure.
Who's currently in your stable besides Adamek? I know you have Henry Crawford and Joel Julio. Is there anyone else in the main event stable right now, or you just have fighters more so work ticket sellers for them?
We're mostly working with ticket sellers. Giovanni Lorenzo is with us. Henry's not fighting anymore, but...
Are you retired?
Yeah, he retired.
Wow, I didn't know that.
It was good, yeah. But it was the right choice for him. There are quite a few people here that you've seen tonight that keep coming back, obviously. We want to keep working with them, but frankly, it's sort of, because we've got the arena and we're selling the tickets and we're the network now. We don't have to sign people. And
so you have no interest in signing more fighters? You're good with the way you have it right now?
Well, I'm not saying we're not going to sign fighters, but they've got to have something pretty special, or there's got to be a reason. It's not just willy-nilly, let me just sign up every guy I can find.
You mentioned Joel Julio. He's got his 3 losses. The last one was a tough one against James Kirkland, but he's exciting. He's a TV fighter. What's planned for him?
Well, we are at the moment talking about putting him in with Angulo on the same card with, at least he's right-handed, on the same card with Adamek and Arreola. So.
Kathy, thank you very much. Great night tonight. Assess everything overall from tonight to the future of main events, Tomasz Adamek and the rest of your stable.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.